Fad diet, good and bad diets. A fad diet is a diet that is popular for a time, similar to fads in fashion, without being a standard dietary recommendation, and often promising unreasonably fast weight loss or nonsensical health improvements. There is no single definition, and its umbrella term under is a variety of diets with different approaches and evidence bases, and thus different outcomes, advantages, and disadvantages. Although fad diets are ever changing, most can be categorized in these general groups. First is the herbal or other supplements. Second, physical or physiological testing, such as applied kinesiology and blood group analysis. Third, very low-calorie diets, such as food-specific diets, which encourage eating large amounts of a single food, such as the cabbage soup diet. High-protein, low-carbohydrate diets, such as the Atkins diet, which first became popular in the 1970s. High-fiber, low-calorie diets, which often prescribe double the normal amount of dietary fiber. Liquid diets, such as slim fast meal replacement drinks. And the fourth one is fasting. So, how to recognize a diet if it is good or bad? Here are some characteristics of good diets. Good diets achieve an energy balance and maintain a healthy weight. Promote the consumption of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and nuts. Limit sweets and sugar. Limit salt from all sources and ensure salt is iodized. Limit total fat consumption and, in particular, replace saturated fats by unsaturated fats as much as possible, and eliminate trans fatty acids. The 2015-2020 Dietary Guidelines for Americans implement these recommendations in the U.S. as follows. Follow a lifelong healthy eating pattern, focus on variety, nutrient density, and quantity. Limit calories from added sugars and saturated fats. Reduce sodium intake. Prefer healthier food and beverages choices, such as nutrient-dense foods. These preferences should account for cultural and personal preferences to make applications easier. And community support of healthy eating patterns for everyone. Relatively healthy fad diets. The first is the ketogenic diet. Shifting your primary fuel source from sugar to ketones, limited carbs, more fats, and proteins. Keep carbs intake very low to stay body in state of ketosis. Although the ketogenic diet has been called a fad diet, there is no denying it can be very effective for losing weight. Also, it has other health benefits. Second is the Atkins diet. Atkins diet is the most famous low-carb weight loss diet in the world. Third is South Beach diet, lower carb, lower fat, high protein diet, and looks like Atkins diet. Third is the vegan diet, very popular among people looking to lose weight. Fourth is the paleo diet, Paleolithic diet, paleo diet, caveman diet, or stone age diet is a modern fad diet consisting of foods thought to mirror those eaten during the Paleolithic era. Next is the 5:2 diet. The 5:2 diet, also called the fast diet, is a type of intermittent fasting known as alternate day fasting. And how looks like bad diets? Highly restrictive fad diets should be avoided at best. Fad diets are generally restrictive and are characterized by promises of fast weight loss or great physical health, notably by detoxification, and which are not grounded in sound science. Bad diets. Although not all fad diets are inherently detrimental to health, there are red flags of bad dietary advice, such as promising rapid weight loss such as more than 1 kilogram per week or 2 pounds per week, or other extraordinary claims that are too good to be true. Being nutritionally imbalanced or highly restrictive, forbidding entire food groups, or even only allowing one food or food type. In the most extreme form, they may claim that humans can survive without eating, or by having liquid meals only, or by consuming non-food items such as cotton wool, recommending eating food in a specific order or combination, sometimes based on physiological properties such as genetics or blood type, recommending a specific foods for fruited to be detoxing or to burn fat, promises a one-size-fits-all magic bullet with little to no effort, without including or encouraging long-term whole dietary changes nor physical exercise tailored to the specific needs of the individual. Based on anecdotal testimonials such as personal success stories instead of medical evidence from randomized controlled trials, requires the purchase of specific products, supplements, or resources, provides no health warning for those with pre-existing medical illnesses, focusing on appearance enhancement rather than health benefits, and being based on a secret that has yet to be discovered. Example of bad fat diet is the Dukan diet. The Dukan diet, which consists almost entirely of unlimited lean protein foods. The Dukan diet is a high-protein, low-carbohydrate fad diet devised by Fiery Dukan. The diet is not nutritionally sound and it carries risks to kidney and cardiovascular health. Fad diets have variable results as these include a variety of different diets. They tend to result in short-term weight loss, but afterwards, the weight is often regained. A considerable disadvantage of fad diets is that they encourage the notion of a diet as a short-term behavior instead of a sustainable lifelong change. Indeed, fad diets often fail to educate dieters about a healthy nutrition, portion-controlled and underemphasized efforts, and especially physical activity, so that followers cannot acquire the skills and knowledge they need for long-term maintenance or their desired weight, even if that weight is achieved in the short term. Several diets are also unsustained in the long term, and thus dieters revert to old habits after deprivation of some foods, which may lead to binge eating.